Hey guys, welcome back to Luke's Goldies. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can make a super easy do-it-yourself pond filter. You really only need 4 different materials, very easy to assemble, and it really works great. So let me show you how I do it. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need just a normal plastic tote. You can get these at Home Depot, Lowe's, any hardware store. You can get a plastic tote. And in this plastic tote, you're going to want to drill a bunch of holes in the sides. So I just drilled a bunch of holes on this side and a bunch of holes on this side. And basically, this is where the water from the pump in your pond, whatever it is going to first pour into. And then the second thing you're going to need is a filter padding. So you can get this off Amazon. I might actually link it in my website and I'll have that down below in the description. But filter padding, because basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be putting this filter padding on the 2 sides here. So when the water pours in, it's going to have to find a way out. So it's going to go through those 2 filter paddings on its way out. The third thing you're going to need are some of these. These are called lava rocks. So lava rocks, the nice thing about them is they're extremely porous. They have all these little holes and crevices in their surface. These are great filter media. You can also find these at Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware, any kind of hardware store. They're going to have lava rocks, and that's basically going to be your filter media. So it's going to hold your biological filtration. And you're also going to need these mesh bags. So I got these mesh bags off Amazon. I could also link those in my website, so you could go find them. But these are basically going to hold the lava rocks just so it's a little easier. The mesh bags are not absolutely necessary. You could, if you wanted to, just throw the lava rocks in there as is. But I find it easier for when I'm going to have to clean the pond, when I have to clean the filter, to just have these mesh bags holding all my media. So I'm going to put all those 5 in there. So basically I'm going to have the filter padding on one side, filter padding on the other, and then lava rocks in the middle. And this will be submerged into my top tank right there where the water first pumps into. So let me show you what it looks like after I put it together. So this is basically what the filter is going to look like. We got the filter paddings on both sides, and we got all the filter media in here. The water will pour in to this thing, and then it'll come out through these 2 sides. And this box will be basically somewhat submerged in the water, a little bit raised, but somewhat, partially, actually a majority of it will be submerged in the water, and the water will just flow out of these holes. Now, the one downside to this kind of system is that the particle separation and the particle filtration of like the pieces of poop and the debris and all that comes after it already goes through the filter media. So you will have somewhat of a buildup of debris and, feces and waste in the area with the filter media. But so yeah, that is bad because it's a little bit harder. You have to really clean the filter media then. But super easy to take these out. You can literally just lift them, go with a bucket with pond water, just go like that, wash them out a little bit, put them back in. Having these little ropes on it, having them in little baggies like this makes it really easy. And eventually every so often you're going to want to take the whole thing out and just kind of clean it out with some pond water. But really the only regular maintenance you're going to have to do is pull these filter paddings out, wash them out with pond water, put them back in, or if you want to get new ones altogether after they degrade after a long time, you can do that. But I'm going to put this in the system and I'll show you how it works. Alright, and this is the filter in my system. So basically this is where I keep my fish, and the water gets pumped up, pours into here, mixes with all the filter media get good circulation, and then it has to pass through both those sides to enter the other water. I know my system is super dirty right now. I had a bunch of dirt that got lifted up when I actually built this system, and it settled all down on the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna have to siphon all that out. And if you want to figure out how I build the system, it's actually the video. There's a video on my channel called New Goldfish System, or How to Build Your Own Goldfish Pond System. So I had that there. I can actually link that down below if you want to check that one out. But basically, that's the main beginning filter I'm going to use. But the nice thing about this whole system is like these 2 tanks, just extra gallon space for that tank right there. I could just add a bunch more boxes on top and even submerge some boxes below filled with that filter media. So I'm going to just, I have another box right there. I have a bucket right there. I'm just going to stack this thing full of those lava rocks and filter media. And I might actually do a similar thing right here with these two water return pipes with that bucket. And then again, also I might do some filter media on the bottom and then some filter padding on top. But that's basically how you can build your own little pond filter. Pretty easy, super simple. The one downside is that the water directly hits the filter media first, meaning the filter media is going to get a little dirty over time. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe.